show on Twitch where you, the viewers, are in control, featuring special guests from all over the Twitch community and the Los Angeles comedy scene. Enter a variety of wild scenarios with colorful characters and help steer the story in whatever direction you want. You can vote in polls to make choices, submit images over Twitter and Discord. You can pay to play sound effects.
Road ends in 100 feet.
What the f***?
It's your show too, friend. Hop on in and experience everything now.
No, I told the van driver to break the speed limit. Yeah, absolutely. No, I know we're running about 6 minutes behind, and we're gonna try to get to our first location, as best we can, as close to when we should have been there as possible. And I guess my question for you, Mom, is I think when we go live, I might have a pretty funny joke to tell. There's a rapper, you probably don't know him. His name's 21 Savage. And I was going to say, imagine if 21 Savage were late to the news broadcast. By the time he gets there, he's probably going to be like 22 Savage. Is that pretty good? Oh. Hello? Hello? Okay, you don't have to call me that. Mom, you don't have to call me that. Okay, all right, bye.
We went live 45 seconds ago.
Excuse me?
I'm driving. Don't talk to me, please.
Hello, everyone. Hi there. Hello, producers out there. It's me, reporter Abraham Moses. We're going to be breaking news today. Okay.
Don't worry, there's a protest outside.
Well, it looks like Naked Comedy is actually saying that was my mom who was booing me. And I'll take the boo over the names that she called me just a moment ago over the phone. Anyway, look, thank you so Theo from Eden. It's not your fault. Let's see. Thank you. This is Social Interaction for subscribing. We're going to be breaking news today with ENN. We've done it before and we'll do it again today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Laser Lady, Sarcasmosis, Theo from Eden, Intoxicated, Fool Aloof, Diffracted, Salad Fork, Mac Plays, GoGo Gadget 360, Theo from Eden, Naked Comedy, GoGo Gadget 360, Phantom VG, The Remover, Kinetic Turtle. I always struggle with that one. But hello. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We couldn't break the news alone, that's why we need your help. And there are a number of ways that you can assist us this evening. First and foremost, if you subscribe to our broadcast, you can let us know if there's up to the second breaking news. And we'll get a live reaction. Here's some breaking news from last time. Hot dog factory worker wanted for stealing product to sell in random locations and pestering news anchors. That was from the last broadcast. We're going to be doing person on the street interviews. And over the course of these interviews, your breaking news, we might react to it live on the scene. If we get 15 subscriptions over the course of the night, we'll go to a secret special location. Imagine a secret special location with secret special news. Could be interesting. Could be interesting. Not guaranteed to be interesting, of course, because it's news. We don't know. It's all live and just kind of happening before your eyes. Can't make any guarantees with that in mind. It'll be interesting.
Should I start the poll?
Sure. So where should we go first? We have a hurricane evacuation center. Thank you, Nuclear Goo, for resubscribing. A university, New York University. I believe it's Billy Bob Thornton U. And an airport. Could be interesting. A hurricane evacuation center, really quite topical. We'll see all of the people who have been displaced here in Los Angeles County there in the evacuation center. I don't know if you heard about this. One of the strongest storms ever in the history of human is happened in Los Angeles, and now we're all just trying to pick up the pieces. So we can maybe just go and take a look. Basically, here in New York, we're just close enough to LA County with kind of the spillover, the evacuees from LA found their way into New York. We think. I mean, look, it's possible we get there and there's no one there. And there's egg on our collective faces, news in general. Also, we can't forget this now. You have to join the Everything Now Discord. Can we? Is the link pinned? If you join the Everything Now Discord, you can submit some visual breaking news, and we'll get Walter Brandflake's replacement for the evening to break your news, break your submitted news. Walter can't be here tonight. He he's what's the official diagnosis?
Ass problems.
Broken ass. He broke his ass, and so he can't report the news. But we're gonna have a great replacement. And no, hold on, no, thank you. No, thank you.
The news van. You want some hot dogs for today or what?
Let's try not to have this little tete-a-tete that we have, okay? Let's try.
Are you embarrassed about us or something?
No. I think
we hold you in high regard, Mr. Abraham.
Why that feels ominous?
I love you.
Okay. Hot dog. People selling hot dogs will try to interrupt our broadcast. Don't let them throw you off the scent of a hot story, okay? Okay, so well, join the Discord. I think we're ready to go. Let's head to the Hurricane Evacuation Center, where we will probably see a number of stragglers of displaced souls in want, and we'll try to get a sense of their situation.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, I just heard somebody off stage say that. I just heard somebody off camera say that our news van was a little truck. Can we try to refer to? Hello, hi. Sorry about that. It's me, reporter Abraham Moses, breaking news live with ENN. We are here at. Where's everybody? Where's everybody for the storm? There was a hurricane just a few counties over in Los Angeles County and surrounding counties, and a number of evacuees found their way here, I would think. There looks to be at least one evacuee. Oh, hello, sir.
Burst to the scene. Burst to the scene again.
And
Burst to the scene.
We're here with
What's up? What's up, buddy? How's it going? How you doing?
I'm well. What's your name, sir?
Oh, shit. Fellow Nightcrawler. What's up, man? How's it going?
No.
Frank Halverson. What's up? What's going on? Nice rig you got here.
Well, okay, well, sir.
Can I check this out? Can I peep this?
No. Don't touch the rig. Don't touch the camera. Hey, stop it. Get your hand off that. Get your hand off that.
Touching me.
Stop
Wow.
it. Hey.
How much that cost you? How many stories that cost you? Huh?
How many stories?
How many dead bodies you see, man?
Okay, don't touch me. Listen,
57.
57?
57, yeah.
So you're what they call a night crawler, which be you
first
go
on
and
the
you.
scene, all the time, every time.
Sorry to interrupt. I have a phone
Yeah, I
call.
don't mind just capturing some good stuff here.
Get that key right in my face. Hello? Is this the studio?
Hi, is this Braham Moses?
Yes.
Abraham
Moses.
Got
Abraham
it.
Moses.
Hello, hi, yes. I'm with 21 Savage and his crew, and we are on the verge of sending a cease and desist. We've heard this joke that you've been making about him being 22 Savage because he's, like, running late for something, and the time goes by so fast that he turns into 22 Savage, and we will sue you if you keep on saying the joke.
Fair enough.
Just saying.
Fair enough. No
So that you
taking.
know that, give you
No
a courtesy
taking.
call.
Has he been getting my letters?
Oh, yeah, they make the fireplace look really nice. Thank you very much.
Okay. Hey, can you look? We're breaking news. We got here
I'm
first.
breaking news, buddy. I'm breaking news, okay?
Okay.
Okay? You don't know anyone better than Crank. You must be new here. Let me fix your tie,
No, no,
little
no.
guy.
Okay, no, stop.
Listen, I know a way we can both make some good money, all right? There's no news here,
I
okay?
get
There's
paid.
no one
I have
here.
a full-time salary.
There's
What are
no
you
one
talking
here. There's no one here. I know. You might be new to the crawl, but I got a way we can both make money, all right? We got to...
Okay,
Can you-
explain. I don't need any more money.
We got to plant some stuff.
Okay.
We gotta make this interest. We gotta plant some stuff. We just gotta plant some stuff.
You are still both visible and they can hear you.
No,
when
listen,
you
I
say
know
that.
I know how to spice up a crime scene, okay? And these channels, these local channels, they'll be crawling to us, okay? They'll be crawling,
Have you done
begging us
Have you done
for
this-
our scraps.
Have you done this before?
Have you seen my satchel? Have you seen my jacket? Made of the same leather.
I mean, I'm seeing both. And is this what's peeking out of the bag?
Huh? So, listen. There's more than one way to spice a crime scene, but... First off, you
Okay.
need a weapon,
All right.
okay? Maybe a knife. Spooky knife, okay? Just drop that right... Oops, nobody saw that. Just happened upon in the crime scene. Knife, whoa, now that's
This-
pretty... What's up?
Hold on, one second. Breaking news: 6 knives found at children's daycare, just scattered on the ground.
Already reported it. Already got that one in.
So,
Already got that one in.
I think what's throwing me off here is that you're not going to the typical crime scene. You found your way to a hurricane evacuation center. It sounds like you were just at a kindergarten.
Listen, if the story's there, the story's there. I don't have to do anything, okay? I just pick it up. We get the cash. It's easy. But
You are saying there is no story until you show up. So what are you
if there
talking about?
if there isn't a story, then we plan something. Now, the knife is one thing. But the knife isn't interesting enough. It's just a knife. A knife could be a wife just, getting clumsy
A
in the
knife could be
kitchen.
oh, okay. I see.
The second thing, maybe like something weird, like a dead snake. Now we got a knife and a dead snake, now that's a story. Now that's something that anyone would want to pick up. They'd be crawling, they'd be begging, they'd be, Crank, please, Crank, please.
Okay.
They're like, Crank, please.
Crank.
Give me a little bit of a morsel of that snake and knife stuff, man.
Crank. So
They think there's a snake and knife killer.
Crank.
No dead bodies yet, but they're sure they'll find some at some point.
Crank. Can I ask you a question?
You leave little
I ask you
gumdrops
what-
and
Crank.
they'll come
Crank.
chewing. Yeah, what's
Can I
up?
ask you a single question?
Yeah. Let me just record real quick.
No. Crank. Is there a big story, the biggest story of your career that you broke and that maybe we could help identify your work in the past?
Yeah. That's a great question.
Hey, Crank, you want a hot dog?
Yeah, I'd love one.
Free of charge.
Cooking up street style.
You got it.
Can we get out of the close up on Crank? Why are we so tight on Crank?
They always want to be tied on Crank. They always want to be tied on Crank. You hear about this? You hear about the knives in the Grand Canyon? That was me, baby. That was me. I broke that story. They showed up. They're like, "How could there be a knife in the Grand Canyon?"
That's you. You want a Pulitzer for that? If I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Broke the story, but just off camera.
You're still
Just off camera.
you're still perfectly visible.
planted that knife.
Okay, great.
That wasn't actually in the Grand Canyon. I planted that knife. Yeah. So I'm trying the snake thing out. The knives were catching on for a while, but now you spice it up, you get a little snake in there, and they're like, "Well, what's going on with the snake? Crank, we got a lot of knife stuff, but what's going on with the snake?" And I'm like, "I don't know. It's really creepy. It's really spooky.
Crank,
What's going on with the snakes?"
Crank, have you considered that seemingly your whole raison d'etre is a sort of abrogation of journalistic integrity in its entirety?
Abracadabra. That's what I say when I deliver the footage.
You say that every time? You say that every time?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Abracadabra, here's the tapes.
Okay.
And I throw the mini DV cassettes, I just chuck them through the windows, and they know to throw the money right out through that hole in the glass.
May I make an observation?
Yep. What's up?
first, your camera's not on, it's not recording, and it looks like the place where the tape goes.
Seems like you're getting a call, buddy.
It looks like
seems like you're busy.
Okay.
I'll get to documenting this crime scene.
I was just gonna say, it looks like the place where the tape for the camera goes is filled with silly putty. I can see the silly putty peeking out of the camera. Okay, crank. Hello?
Abraham? Abraham?
Yes, sweetie?
It's me. I'm horny.
Okay.
Well, I'm ovulating.
Okay.
Put it in me. Are you at work?
Yes, I am.
Oh, no.
I am at work, and I think I told you that I was at work, and I think I told you please stop calling while I'm at work, sweetheart.
Oh, but I'm so hungry for it. I need it. I need it. The kids are crying, and I'm hungry.
It does warm my heart, the lust that you have for
You
me,
hear
but I
'em?
think
You hear them? They sound like little turtles crying. Because they're so hungry.
I really dislike when you compare our children to turtles and tortoises, but I guess, look, I'll be home when I'm home, but I gotta let you know, the last few times we've done this, I've just been so tapped out that I have no energy left for work, which is my, it's how I bring home the bread.
I don't care if you're
And the
into
money.
it. I need your cum because I'm ovulating.
Okay,
we
well-
need to make more babies.
Okay, look,
I mean, we can be into it another times. You make love so brilliantly to me every other so often, but we just need this to be transactional. And I need you to save the cum for me.
it's pretty atypical that a spouse will say overtly that the relationship should be transactional, and I feel like maybe you need to think about the last couple therapy sessions that we were in and what the therapist's note was for you, which is to stop saying, oh, I need your ejaculate, Abraham, please.
It's not ejaculate, it's cum.
No,
And I
I'm
need
refusing
it.
to say that on
We
television.
need it to
Okay,
make a baby. We have 15 little turtle kids, and I want a 16th.
goodbye.
I love you so much.
My wife and I are trying.
Yeah, I noticed. It's gonna make me good money for the other tapes I send into other places.
What do you mean by that? Okay, look. Thank you so much for your time,
Listen,
Crank.
we can partner on this.
No.
You got a
Crank.
good rig there. I
Crank,
can see you got a great rig.
Crank, I'm gainfully employed.
I need some high quality stuff, okay? The HD, it's hard to come by nowadays, okay? They won't let me have a real phone.
Why not? Who?
So
Who
how about
won't?
we just drop another knife?
Why
here?
not? Who won't let you have a phone, Crank?
And how about we just drop another snake?
Crank.
And we'll get double on this. Split it, 70-30. How about that?
Well, let me think about it for a second. Pass. Goodbye, Crank.
Pass.
Thanks for your time. No.
Okay. Throwing a third knife.
Okay. Do you think that's gonna sweeten the bargain? What do you think I'm
Third
after?
knife.
Okay.
Check this out. Something special for you.
What is this?
Tarantula.
Okay.
Huh? Now that's really, now we're getting really scary. Now we're getting really spooky.
Crank.
Huh?
Can I shake your
That's,
hand? And
that's
not
at
be
least
with you?
5 hundos.
Can we cancel this
5
person? He's a
hundos for the
liar.
story.
Look, do we not care
He's
at
an
all?
artist.
Do the producers at home not care at all about journalistic integrity? I'm waiting for an answer. You're
All right,
saying you
man.
love him. You're saying no, you don't care. Okay.
You think on this.
I'm
Because
not.
I'm going to be calling the cops. So they get on this story, and then I'll be sending it to the news. So you might want to skedaddle if you don't want to get blamed for this.
Blame for what? It's knives and snakes on the ground. What are you talking about?
Crank dogs, get your crank dogs served on a knife.
Oh, I'm grabbing that.
Big old kielbasa on a knife.
Good luck, Abe.
We put up the poll you wanted, sir.
That's not what I asked. That's not at all what I asked.
Well, the audience loves cranking it.
It does explain all the bumper stickers with his face that read, honk if you're cranking it. I was a little lost at first, but now I know.
Just one for the road, Abe.
Jesus.
Is he gone? Is he gone?
He's walking out very slowly.
Okay, all right. No, thank you. Breaking news here at the Hurricane Evacuation Center. 3 knives, 3 snakes, and a tarantula. Here on the ground. More as the story develops. We got it. Yeah, that is how you break the news. Let's see if there's anyone else out here. Hello.
Hello.
Hi there. Let's actually have you let's have you stand right over there.
Oh,
There we
okay.
go. Perfect. Thank
Am
you.
I on camera?
Yes, you are.
Oh, I'm on camera. Perfect.
You are. What's your name?
I need this. My name is Osama Pintui. Osama Pintui.
I got it the first
It's not that Osama that you're thinking of. It's totally different. It sounds like it's going to go there, but it doesn't.
I'm glad you clarified because when I first saw you and heard your name, I thought, is that Osama bin Laden?
No, it's
Okay.
Osama Pintui. Healthy, alive, and a Christian. Not Muslim.
Thank you for your clarification. So what brings you to this hurricane evacuation center? Was your home in the way of the storm?
No, but, is that I don't have a phone. My phone was destroyed.
I'm getting a phone call. Did they not let you have a phone either?
No.
Okay.
Do you need to answer it?
I do.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
I can wait.
I had a feeling. Hello?
Hey, hot tub delivery. We're here at the front door.
I see. Looks like my...
I got a hot tub full of Hurricane Katrina water. Delivery.
So it sounds as if I'm not mistaken, my wife put down my phone number as the contact information for the hot tub delivery service. Let me just say, she's probably home. She always is. She's probably drinking. If it's after 8 o'clock in the morning, she's probably already a little drunk. So you can find her there if you want to just knock on the door. She'll be there.
Bro,
to answer.
I'm so sorry to hear that. That's sad. It's good to know a little bit of the backstory there, but unfortunately, that is not how my company operates. We get a phone number where you're not to touch any part of the property until the person connected to the phone number comes outside and talks to us. It's a legal thing.
That's ridiculous. Well, I'm not home, so I guess you're just gonna have to try another day.
Fucking goddamn it! I've been trying to unload this thing for 3.5 months.
This is the first phone call I've gotten. What are you talking about? Oh, other places? How many hot tubs do you have?
It's the one hot tub, man.
You have one
packed
hot
it up.
hot tub?
When did Katrina happen? 20 years ago? I packed it up then,
Has it
and
been
then I
20
thought I'm
years?
going to sit on it, and the water will appreciate. It's historical water. So I'm trying to push it, man. I've just been selling it for the last 3 months.
Yeah, with inflation, that's going to be like a Cat 7 hurricane water, right? Is that the idea? That it's just going to appreciate in value over time?
But I think by this time, technically, from what I'm getting from my guy at the weather.com, it's a Cat 20.
You have a guy
21.
over at weather.com? You have a guy at the Weather Channel?
My cousin Brad.
Okay. Well, tell Brad hi, and I'm sorry, you're going to have to try again with this hot tub. We're still interested. We bought it.
That's
so
good to know.
Don't just try to sell it to another place just because we weren't home today. Just wait until we're home.
Can I ask you one question? And I don't mean this to come off sideways.
I want to say no, but go ahead.
Can you please give me your wife's phone number? I got to get rid of this fucking hot tub filled with Hurricane Katrina water.
Okay, 555.
Yep.
123.
Got that.
4. And the area code is ours.
No, is that your wife's friend?
No, it was a person.
I got really excited because I heard you had a guy at weather.com.
He has a guy at weather.com, is my understanding. Do you need to talk to someone at weather.com?
I would love to talk to someone at weather.com because the weather just destroyed my business.
What was your business?
My business? I'm a kitty boy.
Let's have you stand right here so that you're in the light. So you're a kitty boy.
Yeah.
What?
I have a kitty boy show theater. And it's me and all my kitty boys, and we put on a kitty boy show. And when our home was destroyed, our business, my business that I started was destroyed, my livelihood by Hurricane Hillary, which I could go off on that and what it means for all of us, on what Hillary and Hurricane, and it's a fitting thing. But my business was destroyed by Hurricane Hillary, my kitty boy theater.
Could you describe what kitty boy performance theater looks like in practice?
Yes, it's beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful forms of theater there is. Picture this. All grown men over the age of 30 doing kitty boy things in a non-sexual manner to glorify Christ, to glorify God, and
So you can see where the follow-up is going to come from, right? What is kitty boy things?
Kitty boy things. Kitty boy walk. Kitty boy talk. Kitty boy dance around the horn. I'm not going to give you more without paying. That's the first 30 seconds of my show, of our show.
If somebody wants to donate $10, I'm sure he'll do something really kitty themed.
Yeah, I made over $17,000 a year at my theater.
How much money?
$17,000 a year.
I mean, that's not enough to sustain multiple livelihoods.
Oh, okay, Mr. Suit-wearing ass. Huh?
Can we watch our language on the TV?
We're on TV. Just because there's a camera means we're on TV,
We've been live for the last 5 minutes that you've been speaking.
Oh, another phone call.
I'm sorry. Hello?
Hey, it's your boss at ENN News.
Yeah. Should I just get rid
Listen,
of
there's
this?
apparently a big story at the hurricane evacuation center. There's apparently reported 3 knives and 3 snakes. Yeah, we need to get footage of that stat.
I got to the story first. I'm here. I'm looking at them right now.
Well, Channel 7 just bought a heap of footage from Crank. And they're breaking the story as it is, so it seems like you're late to the punch.
I mean, he did offer to partner with me. I don't know if...
You passed up Crank Halverson on a partnership like that?
Oh, he has a last name now? Is that what I'm hearing? Okay. Look, he just seems sketchy, and also, it was
Strike one, Abe. Strike one.
Are you sad? You seem very sad.
I'm a little distraught. I feel like I stood my ground and maintained a sort of moral rectitude in the face of, opposition, staunch opposition, and yet I've been chastised. What do you think? I mean, have you ever been in a position like that with your cat theater thing?
Yeah, it's not cat theater. It's kitty boy show. It's a kitty boy show at a kitty boy theater, and if you come and you're a patron of my business, you can see all the kitty boy things we do in a non-sexual manner to glorify Christ.
Okay. I want to touch on the Christ situation.
Yes.
But I think I have a note, despite the fact your theater's been destroyed. When you say kitty boy, I hear kiddy boy, like kid D. I mean, I know you have the cat ears. That kind of clarifies things. But I think that it might attract the wrong kind of patronage to your theater with a name like, if somebody's just saying in passing, hey, there's a theater down the street that does kitty boy stuff, the wrong people might show up. Does that make sense?
Well, it sounds like you went to an Ivy League school. That's what it sounds like. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me because the type of people that come to my theater, they're never wanting to see CP, okay? You're inferring CP, and that is not cool with me.
Okay.
Did you go to Cornell or something, pervert? I know they're all perverts at Cornell.
I audited a basket weaving class over there, but that's not important. Listen, what was your name? Osama
Pin-Tui.
Osama Pin-Tui, I have some bad news for you. Osama.
What's the bad news?
You've been canceled.
I've been canceled? Why?
Is that the $5 you're thinking about?
Yes.
That wasn't for that.
What was it for?
You'll see.
Oh, so I haven't been canceled. So the people want to see me. They want to see me go on because they're interested to hear my testimony.
Okay, talk about the Christ stuff. Clarify that.
Yeah, I'm here to glorify Christ, okay? You see? Look, I've been a naughty kitty boy when I haven't glorified Christ. I've been a naughty kitty boy. All of this, excuse me, yes.
You're not honest.
I flog myself, for I too am a sinner.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just kidding.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, that'd probably be a little safer. Yeah. I've been a bad kitty. I flog myself because I have fallen short of the glory of God.
Is this TOS?
TOS?
Terms of service violation. Is this terms of service violation? I'm sure it's fine. Listen, it shouldn't be fine, but it's fine. Listen, and what gives you what gives you the impression that Christ is into whatever your deal is?
Well,
Crank!
Or there's a story here.
Crank, you need to get off screen. You need to leave. Crank.
I'm always first on the scene. Looks like you're second again, Abe.
What story are you breaking here?
Craig Halverson.
Hi, Osama Pintui.
Oh, what a great.
Hate that you two are meeting.
Pleasure to meet you. I see you have a camera too. Now, what kind of TV is your camera linked to?
Only the one that links to the righteous path of Jesus Christ.
Oh, I like the sound of that. I love that.
Yep.
I love that. Now, fellow believer, huh?
Oh, yeah, I love Jesus.
Oh, yeah. What year were you baptized?
Huh?
What year were you baptized?
2019.
Excellent.
Yep, born again.
Yeah, me, 2023. I just got baptized.
Oh, wow.
Yesterday.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, I've been trying
How long has Christ been an element of your Kitty Boy presentation show?
Well, Christ has been an element of my Kitty Boy show for about 3 weeks.
Okay.
And then the theater was destroyed, and then I thought, I flogged myself, and then I said, this isn't good enough, so I decided to get baptized.
Here's another observation for you, Osama. Maybe the fact that the hurricane destroyed your theater is a sign from God to stop whatever you're doing. That Jesus is not a fan of your whole deal. To my knowledge, it's the only building that was destroyed in the entirety of the storm.
No. God was giving me $17,000 a year. That was the only sign I needed.
That's no money. That's barely enough money to pay for, I don't know. That's like, you can't afford a one-bedroom apartment anywhere in New York with that money.
Maybe you can't as a fancy Cornell pervert, but me, a working man, I can afford a nice place. Hey!
Don't block my shot, bro.
Yeah.
Don't block
Do
my
not
shot.
block my shot,
Don't
bro.
Don't block my shot.
Don't
Craig.
shot my
Don't
block?
shot-
Did this guy just say, don't shot my block?
Sorry.
Oh, that's an L. That's an L. That's an L.
That is an L.
That's an L.
Okay, I think I know how to resolve this.
Certified L.
Crank. Shh. Crank.
Now that's an L.
Crank, listen, Crank. I got a note from my producer.
Now that's an L.
Crank.
That's an L.
Crank.
That's an L.
Crank.
That's an L.
Crank. Listen to me.
Big L.
That's an L right there.
I didn't know there was an L in Abraham.
Oh, say it again. Wait, say it again.
I didn't know there was an L in Abraham.
One more time.
I didn't know there was an L in Abraham, baby.
Yeah, say it again.
I didn't know there was an L in Abraham.
All right. Now take this knife.
Okay.
Yeah. Now hold that. Say yeah.
Don't give him a knife. Don't give us.
I didn't know there was an L in Abraham.
This feels.
All right, we got it.
Did we get the shot?
Everything.
Did we get the
everything.
shot?
All right.
Don't touch me, please. Osama.
Yes?
Checking out the knives down there.
Yeah.
Osama.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. If somebody wants to support your endeavor, do you have a GoFundMe available, maybe, to support your Kitty Boy Theater? Yes.
The Kitty Boy, if you go to www.kddboy.biz, that'll pull up my Kitty Boy wiki.
So you said listen to me. You said that it was a cat-specific endeavor.
Yes.
Your URL further mystifies the general tone and the goal of your enterprise. It makes it sound even more like it could be kitty, like right there. Look, it's spelled out. It looks like you're doing this thing you talked about. CP stuff.
kddboy.biz. We had to do that because people kept misinterpreting us for a Kevin Durant fanboy site. So KD, that's the extra D. KDD boy. Your Cornell pervert is showing. I heard that was the mascot there. That they were
the
like
Cornell perverts.
Yeah. They originally wanted. They were like, we're gonna.
What does he look like? What does the mascot look like? Is the big felt head? What's his general appearance?
He's got a suit on with a maroon tie. He's got a big white face and kind of brown hair. And he
like
looks
receding hairline.
I don't know if it's that receding. I think you should. He's a pervert. He's got a lot of hair.
Okay.
You know, that's a common misconception is perverts don't have hair, but perverts can have hair too.
No, I wouldn't want to have a misconception about perverts. Listen, thank you so much for your time, Osama. I wish you. I can't muster this up, but I guess I'll try. Good luck. I wish you luck. I don't wish you ill.
Thank you.
Keep spreading the good word.
Thank you. May God be with ye, and I appreciate all the publicity that you've given to me. So God be with ye. Did you know that goodbye was actually, it used to be God be with ye. It's an abbreviation of goodbye. That's what goodbye is. So every time we say goodbye, we're saying God be with ye.
Is that true?
Yes, that's true. God be with ye. So just think about that. You can't get away. You can't get away from the big guy upstairs. So.
Okay, I'll keep
kddboy.biz.
Goodbye. Okay, no, don't touch me. Okay, let's try to synthesize all that into a breaking story real quick. Breaking news! Just discovered here at the Now York Hurricane Evacuation Center. Goodbye used to mean God be with ye. That's the story. That's the full story. That's everything that's worth reporting about what just happened. All right. Okay, you know, I wasn't really expecting this kind of...
I'm sorry, did you just ask Osama Pintui if he had a GoFundMe?
Yes.
That is so offensive. Do you not know who he is?
Well, now I do.
That's like really insulting that you asked him that. He has like all of his Kitty Boy friends and they do Kitty Boy things to glorify Christ. Did you not know this?
Who are you? What's your name?
My name is Wendy Moira Angela Donkey Cheese. And I'm just and I just want to know what
kind of a mouthful, don't you think?
Listen, when you come to a God-fearing town, you better expect people with a lot of words for names. So, and
try making fun of kitty boys in a small town, huh?
Listen, the kitty boys are like one of the biggest things that this small town has. And so they can command a stage. And so to ask them if they have a GoFundMe, that's crazy. I can tell that you're not from here, and I can tell that you don't love Christ.
Well, what was it, Linda?
It's Wendy.
I'm not gonna
It's
remember.
Wendy.
Okay, Wendy. Wendy.
Moira Angela Donkey Cheese.
Wendy, are you just hanging out in this hurricane evacuation center, or did something happen to you?
No, I am here to pass out coupons to go to my job, the Bodies Museum.
Oh, yeah. See, it doesn't quite. Can we pan down? Is there a way to pan down so that we can get a look at what's happening here? You look very much like the Body Works.
I would really appreciate it if you didn't comment on my. I'm allowed to comment on my body, but you're not.
Why did you make me do that, Abraham?
I just figured. I thought, don't we have?
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Can't we pan down to like the midsection?
You really?
Well, now I don't. Now I don't. Now I feel.
Okay. Wait,
your
it's
phone's ringing, by the way.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I have to take a phone call.
Wow.
While we're doing
not
that,
Christ-like at all.
Let's change the mark. Let's have you over here so that you're. There we go.
Christ wouldn't answer the phone during an interview.
There was no phones.
Yo.
Hello?
Teppanyaki table delivery. I'm outside.
Okay. My wife has made a mistake. She's given you my contact information. She's the one that's home all the time. She has a cell phone. She certainly runs up the minutes of the family plan. I'm not gonna raise any objection to that.
This is the number we got, though. So.
What the fuck is a teppanyaki table? You need to turn the speaker on your phone down.
I
That's
heard
not
that.
good
It's
for
like
your
hibachi.
ears.
It's a table for teppanyaki.
It's like hibachi.
It's hibachi. It's like hibachi.
Your
like a
ear, you're
hibachi
gonna go
table.
deaf with your phone that loud.
It's like Benihana or
Oh,
hibachi.
it's like Benihana. Okay.
I have, believe
That's
it or not,
fancy.
believe it or not, I have advanced hearing loss in this ear
Oh
from
my
people yelling in
gosh.
it.
Benihana. Y'all have money.
You know this table's slicked with oil from the BP oil spill?
Yes, I do. That's why we bought it.
Yeah.
So look,
Then 3 months
just knock on the door. She should be home.
I've been knocking. I've been ringing the doorbell. I've been screaming. I cried a little bit.
Why doesn't your doorbell work?
It does work.
It doesn't.
Can you call the
911?
Yeah, to make sure that she's okay. Because she called earlier, and she sounded lucid.
It's not my fault she falls in love with me when she sees me, okay?
What?
It's not my fault if she falls in love with me when she sees me, okay?
I'm
just letting you know that.
Are you a handsome delivery man?
A little bit.
Okay. Just call back if she's okay. You know, one
All
call if
right.
she's okay, 2 calls if she's not.
I warned you twice. Goodbye.
Come to the Bodies Museum. It's $5 on Tuesdays.
I hung up. So you work at the Body Museum, but why are you here at the Hurricane Evacuation Center?
To pass out free coupons to get into the Body Museum. We figured that people survived a hurricane, like a leaf fell on their car, so they need their spirits lifted by going to experience science at the Body Museum.
What is the typical price to attend normally?
It's usually $15 American dollars, but we have been known to take other currency.
I've never quite understood the whole conceit. You're one of the models there. Is that what
I'm a promo girl for the Bodies Museum.
So you're like a Laker girl.
Exactly.
For the Bodies Museum.
Okay. I tried to be a Laker girl for the actual Lakers, but they didn't like the fact that I was allergic to my own skin. So after I had it taken off, the only place that I could get work was the Bodies Museum, and they love it.
So you had all your skin taken off because you're allergic to it?
Yes.
And the Lakers didn't like that?
No, the Lakers hated that.
Okay. Maybe the Clippers. Maybe try the Clippers next.
Well, I'm already at the Bodies Museum.
We have some breaking news, and we can get a reaction perhaps from you here on the scene. Let's take a look. Breaking news. All the cheese in the Hurricane Center causing mass constipation as it's the only food they have. A small oversight on the part of emergency planners here in New York City. They only bought cheese.
I'm sorry, but as a member of the esteemed donkey cheese family of this good Christian town, I feel like I should remind you how blessed you are that you have cheese to consume, even if it makes you poo.
Preach.
Bless you, brother.
So you're from you're of the New York goat cheese family. You're
donkey cheese.
Donkey cheese, whatever. So you have you're.
I'm sorry,
you're
got
wealthy.
Spit all over you.
Okay, well don't spit on me, please.
It came out of my lungs. Sorry.
Just a moment ago.
It's like gross. I'm sorry.
Just a moment ago when you were laughing, I felt a little bit of spritz on my knee.
It comes out of my lungs from time to time.
Yeah. Hey,
bronchitis.
Is that contagious? Can I get bronchitis from you coughing on me? You work at Body Works. You should know this, right? I feel like you just pick it up as you're working there, right?
Maybe.
Is that place educational? What are they? Is it just the two?
We
bodies?
do have cards with words on them. Yes.
You talking about the? Okay. Don't.
At Bodies.
Okay. All right. Okay. So what did they? I know that the Laker girls they have a pretty rigorous audition process to become a Laker girl. What did you have to do to become a Bodywork girl?
To become a Bodywork girl, I had to fill out a form on a website, and I had to give a tax ID number, and a recent photo taken on phone was fine. And then they called me in for an interview, and they said, wow, not only are you literally a body that's made of muscle, but you also have a righteous rack. So we think that would...
You didn't have a problem with that? You didn't feel like you were being objectified?
No, because people tend to notice the muscles and the bones first. And so honestly, I know that I shouldn't, but it was nice. And so I said, hey, I'll come work for you guys.
It's one of those things where if they'd noticed the rack first, you'd be like, hey, my muscles and bones are down here.
Exactly, you get it.
Great. So, goodness me, have you been able to drum up any business by working out here at the Hurricane Center?
Actually, yes. A man named Crank took 3 free coupons and said that he was going to bring all of his knife friends to my work. And I said, that's cool.
Crank is a Crank's a mess. I don't know if you really want.
Crank was very interested in the bodies exhibit.
Okay, very good. So, look, I suppose. What is this poll, folks? Do we think? No. Stop asking them this. Stop asking the people at home this question, please. No.
I can confirm that people have.
What? Yes, okay.
People do crank it at the body museum. If we catch them, we make them leave.
But only if you catch them.
Only if we catch them. So they try to crank the bodies too. It's really gross.
Do you, goodness me.
That was too much information. Sorry.
No. That was, I mean.
You should still come to the Bodies Museum.
If I were to go, I mean, I still just don't, I don't feel like I need to know too much more about the human body. I know enough about mine. I know too much about mine.
Do you really? Like what? Okay, tell me one thing about your body.
Bones in it.
No, like something interesting.
Femur bone is a bone.
Yawn.
Okay. Well, that's what else is there to know? What else is there to know, really? I mean, let me ask you this: what's the most interesting factoid that you've picked up working at the Body Museum?
The most interesting fact that I've picked up working at the Bodies Museum is
You're
that
answering like a Miss USA person.
I'm good at my job. Okay. The most interesting fact.
Just the blinking is really bringing me back to the last time I watched Miss USA.
The most interesting fact that I've learned working at the Bodies Museum is that Jesus Christ's muscles contain special powers that included not only necromancy, but levitational powers and the ability to molecularly turn water into wine and other carbonated alcoholic coolers. And all muscles can do this. Jesus just did it the best.
Now,
also confirmed white.
Now I'm a believer, to borrow that classic monkey's aphorism, but so I don't disagree with anything you just said, but it strikes me that Bodyworks has always seemed like a mostly objective scientific endeavor. I don't know, wasn't aware that Christianity was.
You forget. You are in a God-fearing town where everything that we do is to have fun and glorify Christ. So when Bodies comes to town, you better get on board with Jesus. Preach, brothers.
Try running a secular Bodyworks museum in a small town. Did anyone get that one? Try running a secular Bodyworks museum in a small town.
I can hold this snake, not just because of my muscles, which work, but because of my fear of love for Jesus.
Why do you feel the need to clarify that your muscles work? I'm seeing them working actively.
Just in case you didn't. Because you haven't gotten a lot of things in this interview so far. You keep asking me, I feel like you've asked me the same question about the Bodies Museum like 5 times, so.
Okay. Well, you've given me a different answer 5 times, so, you're doing the heavy lifting tonight,
I have a lot
which is
to
good.
say.
That's great. Now, I'm wondering, were you at all impacted by the hurricane?
Oh, shit. What?
I know that you're here to try to spread the good word about the Body Museum, but have you been impacted by the hurricane at all?
Yes, I was the person who had a leaf fall on my car.
What part of the car?
It fell on the windshield and it got caught in the wiper.
Oh no. Anything else?
No. But we
Okay.
survived. We survived the hurricane and the leaf.
So, but I guess I got cut off earlier. I did have this question. You're a member of the Donkey Cheese family. You're independently wealthy. Why do you feel the need to go cavorting around and doing this sort of like workaday world life stuff?
Because I'm on the outs with my father, Moises E. Donkey Cheese.
And why? Do you have some disagreement over your lifestyle?
It's not really my lifestyle. He just calls me his ugly daughter because I just don't have any skin. And he says that my skinned sisters are are his real daughters, and he disowned me because of my exposed muscles and this. Despite I have the exposed muscles, and the fact that my titties were way too big, and it just made him really uncomfortable.
So he disowned you because of your exposed muscles and your large breasts?
That is correct.
It's a shame. You hate to hear that.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Do you foresee any time in the future where maybe there's some hope for reconciliation?
He would have to come to me and apologize first, but maybe. The house is really nice, so I mean, I would go back. Shit, he doesn't even really have to apologize. I just have to get over it.
Mm. You know, it's interesting. Usually, one being allergic to their skin is a sort of passed down through one's lineage. I imagine maybe his mother had some sort of skin condition. Do you know if it's hereditary?
Unfortunately, it is a recessive gene. It's like deep in there.
There it is. That's
it's deep in there. I learned that at the Bodies Museum too.
That feels right. That feels right. That feels right. Well, anyway, yeah, I'm seeing somebody, one of our producers, delayed reaction, saying this is blatant de-skinnination.
I agree with that.
Is that good? Do we like that?
That's a good Christian perspective right there.
Yeah. Do you go to church?
I do. I'm a Unitarian Universalist.
Feels right. Look, I really appreciate your time. I wish you the best of luck both with your family quarrel and your... Can you not touch me with your little flaps?
You shake my fingers. Shake.
Okay. Oh, jeez. All right. I can't even wipe it here. I'm going to wipe that.
Ah.
Wiping it off. Okay. Well, look, thank you so much for your time. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Oh, hold on.
Keep spreading the good word.
Oh, shit. I forgot. My muscles don't have pockets. I'll bring you a coupon.
I don't want one.
You should. Well, you know what? It sounds to me like there's gonna be some knives at this museum pretty quickly. So maybe if you got there, reported the story, you wouldn't be such a loser reporter. So,
I have a feeling there's a fella named Crank who's gonna get there just before me. I can't be sure.
Listen, I gave you a heads up, so don't say I didn't warn you.
Heads like on the body. Heads like on the body. Heads up like on the body.
Should we do another story here, or should we just go back?
I think we might want to go to the fill-in for Walter Brandflake, whose name escapes me. Do we have a name for that guy?
Nope.
Okay, we're gonna get a reporter soon filling in for Walter Brandflake. I feel like I've been saying, as the people I'm interviewing on the scene are leaving, I feel like I've been saying, keep spreading the good word pretty consistently. I don't know why that's been sort of a theme. I guess, trauma, William James said, he said that faith is only possible, only achievable upon ego deflation at depth, which means that, your ego has been completely eviscerated. And a place like this, where people are recovering from a traumatic event, a hurricane, might be just such a place where one finds faith, finds God. And certainly the people we've interviewed this afternoon and this evening, they found God. God help us all, that's what they found. Someone's saying Nardwar Core. Why?
Good evening. Hello. I'm Raymundo Patio, and I'm filling in for Walter Brandflake. Walter is not feeling well. We know he's been dealing with his medical issues for the past couple months, so we're wishing him a speedy recovery, and I'm filling in from my 59 minutes program that airs at midnight every night. Thank you for watching, and thanks for joining me here for ENN News Breaking News. We've gotten these stories from our reporters in the Discord. If you have a breaking news story in the form of an image, you can join the Discord and submit that image in the channel titled Submissions, and we will break that story right here in the studio. I'm very excited to be here with you all and to talk about what's going on in this wonderful town and world that we share together. This first story is about crime, actually. I figure we can get the bad news out of the way first. But first and foremost, not all is well in New York. We're a growing city, and the eye demon has come back. Yes, we let him go on parole. We thought that maybe he'd rehabilitated his ways, and perhaps he would get a job in the private sector or retail. But no. The eye demon has returned to his old tricks, climbing up, skittering upon your chest and getting to your eyes and biting the lids. There have been no demonic possessions as a result of the eye demon's actions so far. It is just a lot of tiny bite marks and a lot of pain. So please, when you go to sleep, make sure you have your skin-tight eye masks on and your ball gags in so the mouth demon cannot climb into your mouth. Please stay safe while you're sleeping out there, folks. Please, God help us all. Up next, we have entertainment news. This comes to us from Pop Culture, and I, for one, am excited about this one. Shrek has finally joined the NBA. It's been a long time coming. Mark Cuban had been threatening to bring us the first female NBA player, but the Toronto Raptors have beaten him to the punch by bringing Shrek into the starting five for this upcoming season.
League now.
I can't believe that I lived to see the day that I could see Shrek on the b-ball court, shredding it up. Most major players in the league, James Harden specifically, are horrified having to play against Shrek. And many are considering retirement, saying, "This is not the same game I grew up on." Well, life changes, and so does basketball. So look out for the big green man out there on the b-ball court, scratching it up with his Nikes. His Nikes doesn't have a C in it. Can someone who's doing the teleprompter? Anywho, up next, a report from Silicon Valley. Technology continues to blossom and bring us into an uncertain future. Maybe it'll be great, or maybe it'll be just all delivery robots bumping into each other and causing horrific car accidents. Well, this new technological advancement is having people scratching their heads, unsure if they're excited or if they're horrified. I, for one, am very excited that we have finally implanted chips into the brains of pigs to teach them how to do ballet.
About time!
I, for one, have a gaggle of teacup pigs as pets in my home. And I think
you gag the pigs?
I do not gag the pigs. I have a gaggle of teacup pigs.
Oh,
I am reporting the news right now, sir.
Sorry.
I have a gaggle of teacup pigs in my home, and boy, it's really turned me around. I've stopped eating bacon. I've stopped eating pork bulgogi. I've stopped eating smoked garlic pork jowl. Anyway, pigs, they're more than food. They're gifted dancers as well now. So be sure to look out for boxes full of pigs who are ready to learn the liberal arts and maybe can make you some money as a family. Up next, more sports. We love sports at this network. Obviously, they pay the bills. And the Summer Olympics and prep for it are in full swing. Javelin thrower Candace Adams has been practicing in her backyard, throwing anything that she can find. It's kind of like when you're shooting basketball reps and someone just keeps on throwing you balls to shoot. Well, someone accidentally threw a squirrel into her hands and it went clean through her husband. Right in the heart. Unfortunately, Michael McAdams died at the scene. Candace Adams will still perform in the Summer Olympics.
Calling her the Larry Bird of critters.
And she is the Larry Bird of forest critters. We are hoping that the legalization process of what she did is going to be swift and just, because she is the best that America has. May God have mercy on Candace McAdams, shot put queen. And finally, local government news. The world is in constant flux, but the township of New York is doing its best to be a prime example for the aliens out there watching us like we are their Sims. We're trying to show them that, hey, humanity, we've got it. And where we've got it is in New York City. Because of this image here. Yeah, it's now illegal to eat corn long ways.
Get your hot dogs here.
No, I'm good, thank you.
You don't want a hot dog?
Nope.
Okay.
But speaking of cylindrical foods, you were only legally allowed to eat corn vertically. If the corn is entering you vertically, you're doing it correctly. If you're hovering over the corn horizontally, you're going straight to jail. That is a 2-month sentence at a minimum security prison, so you will get access to a library and a nice set of DVDs, but unfortunately it is still jail nonetheless. The local group that was voting for this bill to pass are elated and could not give us a legible word because they had corn in their mouths and it mostly sounded like ho, 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 ho. But reports seemed that they were very happy and they were enjoying their corn. I think we have time for one more story, maybe two. How many should I do? I usually talk about a dog who graduates from college or a 300-year-old woman who graduates from college. That's most of what I do at my job at 59 minutes. But I suppose we have time for one more story. All right. I've always wanted to do this.
Where's that papers in your hand?
I really wish, but I asked and they said absolutely not. I don't know why. The next story comes to us from the world of animals. Yes, the New York City Zoo has gone through many renovations in recent years. And its latest expansion, well, it's a head scratcher at first. But if you're a local New Yorker, it's going to make you want to pack your kids into the car and speed right away to the New York City Zoo to get a first-hand look at the lady gremlin that we got. Yes, the sexy gremlin is in a hyperbolic chamber. There were 15 cameras pointed from various directions. It is not able to escape the glimpses of the security cameras, and we are very certain security is claiming that there's no way that this sexy gremlin will get out. Breaking news, I am so sorry to report, the sexy gremlin has escaped its hyperbolic chamber and is now running amok in New York City. It has sprinted out of the zoo, and you may be hearing awoogas around you. The closer the awooga, the closer the sexy gremlin is. There's two films that have a lot of rules about gremlins of this kind, so please watch them in good faith. Give Joe Dante your money, and keep your kids safe. Well, you hope for a nice day. Keep it simple. A beagle graduates from community college or something. It seems like people are saying that they can fix her. Please, for the love of God, local government officials are advising, do not think that you can fix the sexy gremlin.
Okay, wow. I think all I can say is I hope that Crank doesn't get to that dang sexy gremlin before we do. Blow that story wide open, and I'm not speaking in a euphemism. I'm not speaking in a euphemism. Anyway, goodness me, wow, that was really something, huh? Thank you so much for joining us, producers at home. We're still breaking news. We just need to go to our next location. We have two options. Is she here? Is the sexy gremlin here? Is that what I'm hearing?
She's sprinting behind us like in the Terminator 2.
Just speed up like 5 miles per hour faster.
Okay.
That should do the trick. All right, so we're either going to go to college or the airport. Which way, Western man? College or airport?
She's on the van!
Oh, God!
You realize there's no way to pay this off, right?
What do you want me to do, sir? Swerve?
Yeah, swerve. There's no way this is playing. There's just no way this is playing. No. Oh, I guess the gremlin fell off the truck.
Oh, thank God.
That wraps that up.
I'm so glad we're okay.
I hope they don't show up later. Oh, no.
No, I just hit a dog.
Oh, good. Good. Was it cute?
No.
Okay, no big deal. No person involved. No dog involved. All right, we're gonna go to the airport. Planes.
Cut.
Off they go. Reporter Abraham Moses live with ENN here at the New York airport. Planes take off, planes land. People are what's important. Boarding the plane,
okay, microphone on.
Oh.
Action.
And from the top. Hello, it's me, Abraham Moses, breaking news live with ENN here at the New York airport.
Speeding.
No, we're already live. Planes taking off.
And now we're rolling.
Planes taking off, planes landing, people disembarking and boarding. These are the sort of... No, we don't need that. Okay, stop it. Get that out of here. Bye-bye. We're breaking news here at the... Okay. They're already moving. And they're not even background, they're just people. Okay, we're breaking news here at the airport. Okay, we're breaking news here at the airport. Let's see if there's anyone here to talk to, okay?
Oh, God, did you see where he went?
Craft services?
Oh, fuck, I hated to do that.
We need to do PA.
Okay, so the crafty PA has been shot, and by this gentleman. What's your name?
John.
John.
John Bon Voyage.
John Bon Voyage.
Reluctant emissary of death.
Emissary of death. Are you a killer, sir?
Oh, unfortunately, sir, unfortunately.
Interesting. Now, you're waving a gun around airport. I'm surprised the TSA has not arrested you at present. Are you here for a bounty? What's your goal? What's your aim?
I'm looking for the governor. He's corrupt.
Okay. Which governor?
I don't want to have to kill him.
You don't. So you're just in it for the money? You don't. It's like you object to it, but you just need the cash.
I was contracted by Death himself to scour these lands for murderers, masturbators, Mormons.
Mormons.
Yeah, some of them ain't so good.
And another other rapscallions.
Well, thank goodness there's no Mormon next to you. There,
Thank God. If there was, I'd have to fucking kill him, and I don't like to do it.
Well, I would hate for you to have to do that also.
Yeah, me too, brother.
Okay,
Me too.
so you're here for the governor. Is the governor supposed to be getting on or off a plane? Is that the idea?
Well, I don't know. I just had a feeling he was here. You see, I was...
You had a feeling? You had a gut feeling that he was here?
A heart feeling.
Didn't think to check, like, the governor's mansion or anything like that?
Oh, he wouldn't be there.
Why would he not be there? It's the governor's
The
mansion.
heart don't steer John Bon Voyage.
Are you having a stroke? Are you having a stroke right now?
Sorry, my mouth was filled with...
the pipe that was in your mind. Yeah. It makes it hard to understand you. Maybe take the pipe out when you're going to speak.
Hey, even John Bon Voyage gets his vices.
Yeah, one of them's killing. You just admitted to that one. But
Yes.
Okay.
Contracted by death himself.
So you've been contracted by death to kill the governor.
Yes.
Did he do something in particular? I know that you were saying you go after bad people.
Oh, the worst sort. He's a miscreant of the highest degree. He was philandering. He was
cheating on his spouse? Is that what I'm talking about?
He was cheating on his spouse. He was fucking his wife's tennis instructor.
Can we watch the language on the TV? We're live. We're live with you.
Yep,
You watch your language?
Absolutely. You're a good kid.
Right. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Listen. So that's all it takes. I mean, there are way worse people out there that are in politics. You know, I call it politricks.
Me too. That's good. Can I say that's good? Because if I had it my way, they'd all be fucking dead. Sorry.
Watch your language.
Sorry.
Please. So anyway, who's this?
Abraham! Abraham!
Who are you? Who is this?
Abraham!
Oh, no.
Abraham, it's me!
Can we have a sidebar, please? Can we have a sidebar?
It's Tom Michaels!
What the fuck is it?
From the Salt Lake City Jazz Tabernacle Choir?
It's not important. Just, can you, just for kicks and giggles, can you cover your ears? Perfect. That's great.
How you doing, brother? Okay. Oh, I thought we were past that already.
What do you mean?
I guess a society?
No, not this guy. Look at him. He's got a cowboy hat and a big pipe.
Really? He's gonna kill... if he learns that we're Mormon, he's gonna kill us?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to say hi. I'm on my way to Milwaukee. So cool seeing you.
Yeah, good luck on your trip. Good luck on your mission. But I just look... You need to pretend. You need to sell him on this. You need to pretend that you're a door-to-door salesman and that you're selling the little thing that goes on the back of a cell phone that makes it easier to hold.
The little thing in the back of a cell phone? Oh, like the little rings.
Yeah, the little the pop socket or whatever.
That's kind of a luxury that... This is,
I know that
culturally we don't do.
I know that we object to it, but you need to sell him on it because if he thinks that you've got the Book of Mormon in there.
Can I interrupt?
No.
Hello, cowpoke.
Howdy, fella. How are you? How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm from Joseph, Utah. Pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you. Utah, be careful. That's where those goddamn Mormons live.
Oh, two bad things that you just said in there.
Yeah.
I guess if I was a Mormon. There's no Bibles or Book of Mormon or anything in here. It's simply a trumpet.
Oh, a horn player.
Yes.
Well, get it out post haste, boy.
Oh, dear God.
There's never a greater fan of the horn than John Bon Voyage.
Of course.
You know, the angels play those in heaven.
Oh, you actually have one. Okay, good.
What's like a non-Mormon song?
Let's get it started. You're not allowed to say the original title of the song. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started in high. Let's get it started in here. And the bass keeps running. Oh wow. Okay. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Thank you so much for performing on the news.
Of course.
That was goddamn beautiful.
Oh my gosh! Thank you so much. That was blaspheme. That wasn't hot cross buns. That was. Let's get
it started in here by the Black Eyed Peas. Thank you so much.
By the Black Eyed
Yeah, we're not
Peas.
allowed to say that one anymore. It's a different title.
Off to Sodom and Gomorrah and
fuck?
other heinous places because
Watch your
I'm
language.
not.
Okay, but What a weird guy.
Just between you and me, that guy was giving off a few Mormon vibes.
I caught that too. Thank goodness he wasn't at
I'd hate to have to go after him.
Yes, so, but you are here to go after the governor.
Well, I was on the tail of the governor. He must have got on a flight and took off towards Vietnam.
Why Vietnam?
Well, he just likes to go there, and that's the one place John Bon Voyage don't got jurisdiction.
And why are you not allowed in Vietnam?
It was just the contract I have between me and the spirit of death, who has hired me. I can't state the premise here enough.
Right, no. How did you? Yeah, I know, I got that. How did he solicit you? How did he reach out to you? How did he contract you?
God, how did he? Shoo! That's how, right there. Fastest hands in the West. It came to me.
Okay, great.
He noticed me. I was playing pickup basketball out in Pecos, Wyoming.
Fantastic. Have there been targets that you've assassinated successfully in the past?
Oh, masturbators, money launderers.
Any big names? Like
No, I'm thinking of them. I killed Pope John Paul II.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
and funny enough, Christopher Hitchens.
Who paid you for that? Who contracted you to kill Christopher Hitchens? The liberals?
The spirit of death. No! I've killed plenty of liberals and Republicans too, though. I'm talking about death himself.
So he's the only person that's contracted you, basically.
Yes, I do all the killing for him.
All the killing.
He's on holiday permanently. He's got John Bon Voyage doing it. John Bon Voyage, reluctant emissary of death.
Wait a minute. So
I'm a pacifist.
Death is on holiday. So I have a hard time believing that. So death is on holiday.
I was born into the Jain religion.
You're a Jain. Was it Jainist?
I'm a Jainist. I wouldn't, if I had it my way, nary a fly nor a flea with John Bon Voyage pickle.
How did you fall into this then? You know, I know you've been contracted by death, but did you have a sort of a spark that drew you to this profession initially?
No, boy, it is a calling. I'm telling you, there I was playing pickup basketball in Pecos, Wyoming. Fastest hands, nabbing those rebounds left and right. I wanted to be a basketball player, you see.
Oh no.
Yes.
It's not too late to give up on your dream. How old are you?
Well, I'm afraid I am immortal. I have foregone this mortal coil and am now contracted by the spirit of death. I'm ageless.
You're ageless.
Timeless.
But can you be felled?
Like jazz.
Like a tree. Like a. Can you be felled? Can you be killed?
Can I be killed? Not as far as I can see, unless I guess if I had to do it, which means that I am deserving of death as he sees put.
I see.
God damn, that is a good question. I never even thought about that.
I'm sure he'll probably want to get rid of you at some point. But I guess the question I have for you is this. So, death is on holiday.
Oh, yeah.
Are you responsible for every death of significance?
Like every death.
So no one is going to die unless you kill them.
My God, the governor.
Oh, dear me!
My God, the goddamn
God! Oh, heavens to Murgatroyd! Oh, my God! Oh, no! Oh, no! Sorry! Oh!
What the? Holy shit! Holy shit, that wasn't the governor!
It wasn't the governor?
Oh, I don't
He reacted like he was.
I thought he was because he had a funny hat on.
That's all it took was a funny hat?
Yeah, well, shit, I don't know what he looks like.
You don't know what he looks like?
No, it's a
you said
feeling.
you were following him. What do you mean you're feeling?
It was a feeling. Ever since death has contracted me, I've had it.
I think it might not be too late to...
Come here, you there, boy. Who the hell are you?
No, what are you...
Father.
Come here. Come this way.
Father.
Wait for it. Oh, there you go.
I'm a loving father. I'm just a loving father. I was coming home to witness the birth of my 17th son, and I was And now I'm bleeding. I had a governor's
Why
hat.
you got a governor's hat on?
I'm a fan of the local sports team, the Governors.
Oh my God! Why you have those skeleton hands in there then?
Oh, because I'm a fan of the local women's team, the Skeletons.
Holy hell!
They're doing really well this year.
Yeah, they're doing great. And now, I won't be alive much longer to see it.
Yeah, you're bleeding out pretty bad.
Oh God! Come here! And let me just say, I hated to do that.
Well, seems like you're dead set on carrying out the full extent of your grim station, and go with God. Best of luck to you.
Hey, best of luck to you.
I'm sure he'll turn up eventually. Okay. And maybe try to keep your finger off. Actually, that's good trigger discipline.
Good trigger discipline.
Don't.
I'm a reluctant emissary of death.
Yeah, you've mentioned that a couple times.
Oh, you know what? I think I left something in my slow cooker.
What were you making? Pulled pork or something?
Yeah, I was making a braised beef shoulder.
Wow, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Is that a thing, beef shoulder?
Yeah. So other than immortality, death pays pretty well?
Pretty well, pretty good. Always got company if I want it. If I always got money if I need it.
You mean if you want to fuck, excuse my language. If you want to have sex, you can. I'm sorry, you rubbed off on me the wrong way.
Hey, I ain't rubbed off on you yet, there, Sarsaparilla Brown. What's your name?
Abraham Moses.
Abraham Johnson. What the fuck's your name?
John Smith.
All right then.
Misspoke earlier. Thank you so much for your time. Best of luck to you.
Huh.
I don't say.
My God, an interlude.
It's me.
We were so close to being done with this bit.
It's Governor Reginald Donkey Cheese.
Holy fucking shit, can you believe my luck?
No, I can't.
John, old buddy, how have you been?
I've been better, Donkey Cheese. I hate to tell you, old buddy, but I've gotta kill you.
Oh, why?
I was contracted
by death.
And let me say, I don't want to have to do it.
He's a reluctant emissary of death. He's a Janus.
Oh, Dunk, it just makes me so bad. Why have you got to kill me, Jean Voyage?
You were philandering with your...
He doesn't want to do it. He
You're-
doesn't
I
want
don't
to do it,
wanna
but
do
he's
it.
but he's a Janus and who's been contracted by death. He was playing pickup basketball. And,
Can I just say, this young man is a hell of a reporter. He has got all the goddamn facts straight.
Of course.
Please don't point the gun at
We'll
me.
make sure that the good state of Indiana gives him a big promotion. But listen,
I wish you could do that. Oh, yeah, get it out now, Governor.
Wasn't aware you were in a position to do that.
we're gonna promote him to senior vice news reporter.
Hey!
Wow!
Hey!
Incredible!
Nice, senior vice.
Jean Voyage, I have to explain myself.
Okay, there's no squirming out of death.
You have to explain yourself.
My beautiful, gorgeous wife is a Kokoda. And she likes to pay her tennis instructor great sums of money to come to our house and watch him make sweet love to me.
Uh-huh.
It was all very consensual.
Uh-huh.
And so therefore you don't need to kill me.
So
It's a great, also, I
there's
mean,
been a misunderstanding. Let me kind of be the broker here, the defense. So death understood this person to be a philanderer.
Yeah.
As it turns out, your wife.
yes, my beautiful wife.
The first wife of Indiana.
The first wife of the great God-fearing state of Indiana.
Actually gets off on that.
You gotta speak into the microphone.
Right.
You're senior vice reporter now.
Act like it,
I'll
boy.
take that back. Yeah, so that's what's happening. And so you're off the hook. You don't need to kill this person.
It's not with me you gotta convince.
Has
You
someone
gotta
been canceled,
convince
by the way?
death himself. If anybody canceled me, fuck no.
Really? Nope. What are they asking for?
Nope.
Well, I think that's all.
Something about me makes you nervous, boy.
Yes. You have
What is
been waving a gun around and pointing it directly at my chest for the last 5 to 10 minutes.
Pardon me. Are there any public masturbation chambers I could find around this airport?
Watch this out. 360 no scope.
Oh!
My brains!
You're still the best shot I know, John Boy.
And I wish I wasn't, because I hate to do it.
I
to
would
him.
be honored to die by your bullet.
Well, then be my guest. Katoosh! My God, he balleted off into heaven.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. for yours.
Okay.
And now, it is on you, my friend.
In what sense? What does that mean?
It passes from one and so it shall to the other. A new emissary of death. I bet there's nothing in your life that'll keep you from doing that. Woo! Later, I'm gonna go check on my braised beef.
That is a thing.
I don't like to engage in self-criticism, but I feel like I kind of look like Fievel from American Team. You know, where he's got the cowboy hat on, it's too big for him.
All right, quick, can I get that back?
Yep, absolutely. Do you want to take everything else back?
I saw myself in the mirror, I look silly.
You didn't like it? I didn't like this seeing me either. Well.
Any other questions you have for me?
No. No.
All right.
We squeezed that one dry.
I'm happy to answer them.
Thank you.
You look like when they deputized the child on The Walking Dead.
Yep, I do look like the boy. No. Why is that his theme music? Why is that his theme music? Can we not? Crank? Nope, you were late, buddy. You're late. You missed it. Crank, you missed it. The governor was here, admitted to... Nope, Crank.
Abe.
Crank, I hate to...
Looks like we got a story on our hands here.
Yeah, we do, don't we, Crank? Crank, you're late, buddy. You're late. I already broke the story. It's
Seems
done.
like I'm first. Can we do a poll? Can we do one of them polls?
Well, we already know how they're gonna vote.
Let's leave it up to the people. Who's first, huh? Crank Halverson? Always first, by the way. Or Abe Lincoln?
Abraham
More
Moses.
like Abe Stinkin'. Am I right?
Crank, did I do
More
something?
like Abe Stinkin'.
Crank, did I do something to you?
Not my president.
Crank, will you listen to me when I'm asking questions, please? Please, Crank, look at me. Please listen to me when I'm asking questions, please.
Okay.
Did I do something to you?
Okay.
Did I do something to you? Did I do something to work you up? What?
Listen, you got a nice rig, but we all know you're new to this night crawling stuff, okay?
I don't do night crawling!
This is just friendly competition, okay?
Listen to me.
And you're never going to win against Crank.
Look at me.
Okay?
Look at me, Crank. Crank, look at me.
Abraham Lincoln.
I don't do night crawling.
More like
I'm a full-time
Stinkin',
staff member of
right?
ENN.
Oh. Yeah, let's close out that poll.
You don't get to do the...
It was me. I was first.
Crank.
Got quite a scene here, Abe. 4 dead bodies.
Crank, your Crocs have blood on them. What happened?
Well, I stepped over a couple dead bodies. Looks like there was a shooting.
Yeah, I guess you probably would want to know what happened, huh, Crank?
Well,
You
I'm
would probably
getting
love
it.
to have a real, insight into the nature of the story.
Oh, I know what happened. You see, the knife killer, back at it again. You know, he brought snakes. Now, this is a great development in the story. I haven't gotten any bodies so far in this story, so this is really gonna bust this knife snake killer wide open. All right, and they're gonna be crawling to Crank.
Stop getting
They're
close-ups
gonna be
on
like
Crank. Stop it.
They're
Stop
gonna be
getting
crawling to
close-ups on Crank.
Like, please, Crank, give us a morsel. Give us a little, just anything. They're gonna be sucking on my DV tapes. Come on, Crank.
Crank,
please.
Crank, was there?
Please.
Crank, look at me, Crank.
And I'd be like, you can have it.
Crank, look at me.
For the low
Crank,
price
look at
of
me.
$125 per tape.
Crank.
It's the Crank
You're
guarantee.
off mic. They can't even hear you, Crank. Look at me, Crank.
That's good. That's
Crank.
good that we're off mic. Listen, I planted the knife in the snake. I don't know if you saw that, but that wasn't. It's all part of the job. Now we can split this 50-50 if you give me some of that HD rig footage. Some of that HD footage from your rig. Now folks love seeing the blood in HD, okay? I can't lie. There's a little bit of twinge when it comes to, seeing the DV cam. People like that, they're nostalgic, but when it comes to blood, they want to see that HD. Like it's in their living room. Like there's a puddle of blood in their living room, they want to see it. Bright red, vibrant. Okay, so I'll get some footage. You get some footage. And maybe we'll just do
Crank.
Now, how about you tell me what you saw?
Crank.
Now, how about you tell me what you saw?
Crank.
Just found this guy at the scene. He says he's seen something. Guess we'll have to find out. Now, Abe, tell me what you've seen.
Tell me what you seen at the scenes there. Now, Abe, why don't you tell me what you saw? Why don't you tell me what went down here, Abe?
Echo. And don't forget, you're the emissary of death. Death. You're doing a great job, kid.
Crank.
Now tell me what you saw today, Abe, on the scene.
Crank, I showed up at the airport, and then a guy came in. He had a big pipe, and he had a gun, and he had a big trench coat on and a big hat, and he said that he was the emissary of death, that he was not inclined to take a life and become a violent man, that in fact he was a born Janus. But in truth, he had been contracted by death while playing a game of pickup basketball. He had the fastest hands in the West. He had the fastest hands in the West, and I guess that just means fastest hands on the basketball court, and I guess that just means that was exactly.
Keep talking, Abe. This is good. This is golden.
He came here, he thought he was going to try to assassinate the governor of, I guess it was Indiana, a member of the goat cheese family, but as it turns out, the governor was not here, and instead he accidentally assassinated a man who was wearing a hat that looked very similar to a governor's hat. In truth, he was a fan of the New York Governors, a sports team. He was wearing the hat, and he was on his way to see his daughter. He bled out, seemingly in front of us, but he did have time to answer a few questions, including basically what his whole deal was. He explained all of that. He also had skeleton hands. I don't know how that... I don't quite know how that had anything to do with him being a governor or being mistaken for a governor, but he explained that the skeleton hands weren't actually meant to convey that he was the governor of the state of Indiana. Instead, he was a fan of the New York women's Skeletons. They were a Skeletons basketball team here in New York. What else? The governor did show up. He was wearing a bowler hat and smelled like patchouli. And he had some things to say about, well, basically the Death himself contracted the killer so that they could basically kill the governor over the fact that they were a philanderer. They were a philanderer. That was the whole deal. They were a philanderer. But actually, the wife was into that, and so it wasn't actually philandering. Really, it was a kink. It was kink, and now we're here, Crank. Here we are. Oh, and I'm now the emissary of death. Is that affecting the footage at all? Are you clapping the camera?
Clap it out. Clap it out, everyone!
I think I'm gonna do it.
This guy is my president now.
What?
This guy is my president.
Man, oh man, we're gonna make some big bucks on this tape.
What are you talking about?
We're gonna make some big bucks on this tape. I've already got people calling me.
Can I say something?
They want to know all this. They want to get their hands on this.
I'll be honest
and
with
I
you.
won't give it to them until they get on their hands and knees.
Crank, without
they
any...
beg for it.
Crank, please.
I want them to beg for it.
Crank, please.
Let's say, crank me. That's what they tell me. Crank me, crank.
Crank, I know you
crank me.
I know you don't get too many opportunities to be in the studio like this, but please just let me talk. Let me just ask.
In the studio? You're losing your goddamn mind. We're in an airport, brother. We're on the scene. We're crawling. We're night crawling. That's what we do. We crawl, we prowl the streets for stories like this, like what you just got. You feel that in your chest? You feel that in your chest, Abe?
Yeah, your
finger. You feel that in your
I
chest?
feel your finger in my chest.
That's the warm blood pumping through because you just found yourself a story. 4 dead bodies, a knife and a snake.
Crank.
Now that's money. That's money in your pocket.
Crank, are you gonna let me
Now
talk?
we're gonna download that footage off your rig. We're gonna hook up a fire wire to this bad boy.
I was
mainline it straight to the news stations, okay?
I was about to say, Crank, I hope you get some footage of what I just described, because otherwise you just have a video of a guy sounding schizophrenic, frankly.
I got it all. I got it all, baby.
Kind of like in a roundabout way, we've invented a schizophrenic monologue.
Right, totally. We got it all, baby. Don't you worry.
You're like groping me. You're groping me actively. Please.
Come on. Crank doesn't grope, okay? Crank's not a groper. Crank's not a groper. Crank's not a groper. Crank's not a groper. Crank's not a groper.
Thank you for your time, Crank. Congratulations on not being a sex pest. Thank you. Okay. What are you trying to...
Shake my hand, bro.
Okay, I'm shaking the camera more than the
I'll
hand.
see you out on the streets in the night.
I hate to think it. Go, get out of the shot, Crank! Get out of the shot, Crank! Crank, get out of the shot! Crank, get out of the shot! Crank, get out of the shot! Crank, get out of the shot, Crank! Crank, get out of the shot right now, Crank! Crank, get out of the shot!
You okay? Well, the audience voted. They wanted you to kill Frank.
Get him back out here, then.
Oh, I don't feel comfortable being...
Get him back out here. Get him back out here.
Oh, jeez.
Bring him out here. Bring him out here. I'll do it right now. Do it. Bring it out. Bring him out.
You'll do it?
Yep, bring him out.
Okay.
Bring him out. Crank, I got a breaking story for you.
What's up?
Shut up! I have a phone call. I'm gonna break that camera. I'm gonna do it.
Should have got a story.
Abraham.
Yes, hello?
What's going on? I'm watching your report, and you're being angry to this Crank fellow, and he's...
That's your takeaway? Is that I'm mad at Crank?
He's gonna be your partner in crime on Thursday nights. We're giving him his own show.
I'm getting my own show. I'm getting my own show.
Are you there, Abraham?
Yeah. Yeah.
Abraham, that hurt my ear.
Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Abraham, if you kill Crank, you're out of a job.
Boo, 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 boo. Boom.
But I also completely understand why you'd want to kill the fellow. It'd probably make for good television. Well, they showed in 59 minutes.
Whoa, easy.
Let's go to Walter Bramflake's
All right,
replacement
before
in the
you do
studio.
this, let me just make sure I get a good angle.
This is the finale of Big Event, by the way. We're doing the TV thing from now on.
What's that? What?
Go to the studio now.
It's gonna be...
Damn beef shoulder gets stuck in my molars. It's good, easy meal to make, but uh-oh. Good evening. I'm Raymundo Patio, filling in for Walter Brandflake, who is in the hospital with his ass problems. I'm happy to be here with you to talk about the news and everything that's going on, not only in New York City, but in the world at large. My name's Raymundo, not Telemundo. My name's not Telemundo. Please, Telemundo is my father. Call me Ray. I'm happy to be here, and this first story... Fuck it. This is cool, right? Like a news guy without a tie? Like a sexy news guy? Okay. First story for the hour comes from the world of culinary things. This is in the food world. Sorry, it just has me so emotional, but yes, Wolfgang Puck has unearthed this pyramid of toilet paper. Yes, of course, this a brand new cheese restaurant opened up in town, and it's trying to allow a certain level of freedom to the lactose intolerant. Obviously, the lactose intolerant, myself included, miss the likes of butter, cheese, ice cream, custard, and creme brulee. And this restaurant has an endless, unlimited supply of toilet paper to accommodate all needs. Thank you very much, Wolfgang Puck, who has renamed himself Wolfgang Pucker, is what I'm hearing in my earpiece, actually. And now, a story that should help you feel really good about yourself. It's a feel-good human interest story, and one that I hope to see go viral. I can't believe that we broke this one. We got this footage, we got this image from one Crank Halverson, and we're really excited to show off something that you haven't seen anywhere else on the media circus. Crank Halverson has a cracked copy of Adobe Photoshop and has been hard at work developing graphic design work for people who can't afford professional services. So if you Now York locals need some graphic design work done, call Crank. Or as Crank says here, crank off. Crank it up. A lot of crank. Just call Crank. A little gallows humor for Walter, who's in the hospital with his ass problems. Sorry about that. Up next, story about local law enforcement. The Now York Police Department is recruiting, and they're putting together a drive to raise awareness for the need for law enforcement. And the event is sponsored by a very interesting source. Thank you so much, Naked Comedy, for the $5 donation supporting local news. Yes, the Now York Police Department drive is being sponsored by something that I don't think you'd expect. Something a little different. The four men from Everything Now Show, who have pivoted to podcasting and talking about men's rights interests, are finally coming out of the woodwork to sponsor the police department in Now York City. They have said collectively, and it says in unison, mask off, we love the cops. They gave us guns. I love guns. Guns are so cool. Guns like in Fortnite. Check out this gritty. And then they proceeded to do a different dance that's not the gritty. Really unfortunate for fans of the Everything Now show, but good for the boys in blue down here in Now York City. Next, in tourism, a new attraction's opening up in the warehouse downtown on 3rd and Waterston. And it used to be the Titanic Museum, but now a whole brand new installation is coming through. And it's sure to bring many people from out of town back over to Now York City. Really exciting stuff. David S. Pumpkins, live in the flesh.
So funny.
So hilarious.
So funny.
Still
crushes.
I'm still laughing.
So funny.
He asks if there's any questions, which,
Look at Bobby Moynihan.
in my opinion, it's like, I have so many questions. This is so rando. Well, thankfully, David S. Pumpkins is back in the flesh at the warehouse building on 3rd and Waterston, and he will be doing David S. Pumpkins nonstop for 48 hours this coming weekend. So bring your kids, bring your grandparents, bring everybody. David S. Pumpkins is for the people. Bobby Moynihan will be there. Note Bobby Moynihan, not Bobby Moynihan. Bobby Moynihan
will be back.
Bobby Moynihan. No, Bobby Moynihan will be there. Bobby Moynihan is still in jail. So let's move on to the next story. It's that beef shoulder. Speaking of food, a brand new restaurant has opened up on the east side of New York City. Right below the cliffs that have not been fixed or been turned into a bridge or anything like that. There's a brand new foodstuff place that's very exciting and might challenge your perspective when it comes to tapas, desserts, and bread. Yes, the murder restaurant. Have you ever felt like you wanted the rush of being hunted or being choked out in the middle of a hostage situation? Well, there's now a fast casual American eatery that puts you in the position of a hostage. There's threats of death all over the place, and you can still enjoy yourself a steak sandwich and a grilled cheese sandwich. This was inspired, Wolfgang Pucker starting this restaurant. Actually, just happened minutes ago, and it was inspired by events that transpired at the New York City airport, where, my God, is that Abraham Moses? Ugh, poor fellow. Abraham Moses has murdered Crank Halverson. Ugh, gifted reporter, Pulitzer Prize winner. God, may he rest in peace. We're actually pivoting this story. Crank Halverson has been murdered, live on the air. This must be what... This is what Cronkite must have felt like during JFK's whole thing, huh? We're getting confirmation reports. Crank Halverson has been cranked off of this mortal coil. Mortal coil. I don't know what a motor coil is. How did Brandflake feel? I don't know. He's in the hospital with his ass problems, so it's not really his thing. Well, sorry to say, we'll all be missing Crank, and the funeral will be happening at the Taco Bell Cantina in Las Vegas.
Oh, God.
Speaking of,
He would have loved that.
Yes, he would have. It was in his will. That was the only thing in his will. The local yearly music festival is coming back to town, and the fairground is abuzz with food stands, entertainers, and families all ready to hear the latest and greatest rock and roll, pop, rock, rap music. But one group is protesting, upset at an artist coming by to the festival. And protests have gotten heated, and things are getting a little dire here in New York City. Yes, the Sexy Gremlin has been slated to headline the local music festival. This is a negotiation tactic. I have my knife still, I just realized. A negotiation tactic wherein the government is hoping that the Sexy Gremlin will stop terrorizing and giving men around town and anyone who has a penis boners. And hopefully will...
Did somebody say boners?
Oh my God.
Oh,
Awooga!
No, it's me. It's me, the Gremlin. My name is Zaza, but you can still call me Sexy Gremlin. It's fine.
Please, I'm happily married. Don't do this to me.
No, gaze upon me, my sexy gremlinness.
I can change her.
Oh, fuck. Shit, I broke my chair.
I can change you. I just wanted to stop here on my way to the funeral of the century.
My boner.
My friend Crank Halverson.
Bring the shot.
Crank?
Bring the shot,
Crank. No, you can't show your boners on the news.
I know, that's why the desk is
They
here.
must be silent at all times.
You knew Crank Halverson?
He was a good friend of mine. He was a big chariter of the arts and the gremlins of the great state of Indiana.
I had no idea.
I'm leading the gremlins to Crank's funeral.
At the Las
If
Vegas.
you're a gremlin and you're sexy and you're watching this, then you must come with me. And we must go celebrate the life of our great friend Crank.
Wow.
And that's all I have to say.
That's
all I gotta
incredible.
say about that.
Goodbye.
And that's all the Sexy Gremlin had to say about that. Can't believe I broke another dang dumb chair.
Wow. Another one, Rocky, huh? Hey, it's the Everything Now Show. We do this 4 times a week. We do this Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. That means you got to tune in tomorrow from 7 to 9 every weekday. We're live from 7 to 9 PDT. And on Saturdays, it's from 6 to 8. Thank you so much.
He's alive! Thank you. I'm blessed. Okay. Crank. Holy shit.
Mask off.
Okay, hey.
Mask off. Crank is Alex.
Everybody. Yeah.
Guys.
Come on.
It's great to see Alex. Join the Discord, everybody. There's a lot of people watching this evening who are probably new. You should follow the show. You should join our Discord. All the image submissions that were part of the Walter Bramflake section. What was the character's name this time?
Raymundo
Patio. Great name. Raymundo Patio. All the images were submitted via the Discord. Check that out. Join the Discord. You should turn in. And then, of course, we got all the different apps down here. You should follow us on all the different social media platforms. And, of course, we have the brand new shirts. These were dropped on Saturday. They look really cool, I think. And you can buy these on everythingnow.show. That's the website, everythingnow.show. And if you go to the merch section, you'll find the shirts. They are limited in quantity. Keep that in mind. So if you're diminutive, don't diminutive your opportunity to buy a small shirt because we only have 3 of them left.
If you're
3
small,
of each color.
buy a shirt quickly.
If you're a small, buy a shirt as soon as you can because again, we only have 3 smalls of each size left as far as I know. So get in there quick. Now, very important. The show tonight would not have been accomplished without the incredible work of our guests.
Of course.
Okay?
Of course not.
So let's bring them out. Griffin, Tom, and Jasper.
Griffin, Tom, and Jasper!
Hey, everybody. Get a little pose for the folks.
Wow, I can't believe it. Our first celebrity chef on the show.
I thought I'd stop by.
That's his street clothes.
I was just wearing this driving over here.
Oh, wow, amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. You 3 are fantastic, so happy to have you all back. Do any of you have anything you want to plug? Any live shows? Anything you on the internet? Any causes that you believe in?
Stand right
so
under that
so
one.
forth, and just stand under that one.
I have this.
Yeah,
Go in a row.
Causes shows.
Sure, say it at the same time.
Simultaneously.
1, 2, 3.
Follow me on Instagram. Griffin and I have a fake podcast that we put out episodes of called The Penis Boys.
Great.
So we love it when people smash the like button.
Huge on that.
Follow me across all platforms at Hey Jasper Lewis. It's my greatest dream to crawl into a cocoon and then emerge as Danny McBride. You can support me doing that.
Yeah, we can make that happen. Wow. Also fantastic shorts on him.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
You're like Russian hackers and quarreling siblings who play games with you.
Thank you.
Of course.
Follow me at Bad Boy Rock Lobster on mostly Instagram.
Really great name.
Thank you.
Really good.
And my website, ilikeToCuss.com. That's real. Where all of my short films and short sketches are. And I have a new short film coming out soon with my friend Anthony Overbeck called Horse Dreams.
Hell yeah.
Assuming I did accidentally put the hard drive in the washing machine.
Oh!
But so far it's good, and I did back it up.
Happy for the best of us.
You want to make sure you're putting out clean content.
I wanted to make sure it was washed clean.
Very smart, very bold of you. Happens to the best of us. Anthony Overbeck, very funny. I'm in a short film with him by Mitch F. Anderson called Reference Movies.
Oh, yeah.
Still on Vimeo. Go ahead and watch that. But thank you 3 so much for joining us.
Thank you guys.
You're amazing.
We're going to raid a channel.
We're going to raid someone. We're going to send all of our viewers to a different place where they can continue to hang out for the rest of the night.
Fun.
Say hi to Mondo Cool.
Mondo Cool, dear
And,
friend of the show.
Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night, again, from 7 to 9 PDT. We'll see you then. It's going to be another heater. Bye, everybody.
Crank lives.
Crank episode.
This is like the end of WTF,
What
which
was
is Boomer lives.
What was the chant? Crank's not a...
Crank's not a groper.
Crank's not a groper. Crank's not a groper. Crank's not a groper.
We've been doing the show for 5 years. Thanks for watching.